Fall asleep to Stoic Wisdom. For the silent mastery. Tonight, there is nowhere you need to go. Nothing you need to prove. Nothing you need to solve all at once. The day is over now. Its noise can fade. Its weight can soften. Its unfinished thoughts can wait until morning. For this moment, you are allowed to rest. Welcome to the silent mastery. Tonight, do not try to become anything. Do not try to fix your life. Do not try to force your mind into silence. Just listen. Just breathe. Just let these words pass over you like quiet water in the dark. The Stoics understood something the modern world has forgotten. Peace does not come from controlling everything around you. Peace comes from learning what is yours to carry and what is not. And so tonight, we begin there. There are things within your control, and there are things beyond it. Your thoughts, your choices, your responses. Your willingness to let go, these belong to you. The opinions of others, the mistakes of the past, the uncertainty of tomorrow, the changing nature of life, these do not. Much of human suffering comes from confusing the two. From trying to grip what cannot be held, from trying to predict what cannot be known, from resisting what has already happened. But sleep does not come to a fighting mind. Sleep comes to a mind that has loosened its grip. So tonight, release what was never yours to control. You do not need to carry every conversation again. You do not need to replay every moment. You do not need to solve tomorrow before it arrives. Future remain where it belongs. Let the past stay where it ended. Let this night be simple. Breathe in slowly and breathe out completely. Again, a slow breath in, a longer breath out. There is wisdom in this rhythm. The body knows how to soften when the mind stops giving it reasons to stay alert. The Stoics often reflected on how brief life is, not to create fear, but to create perspective. You are here for only a short while, a small, passing life beneath enormous skies, and because of that, not everything deserves your worry. Not every delay is disaster. Not every problem is permanent. Not every thought is truth. Some thoughts are only weather. They pass through. They darken the sky for a moment, and they move on. You do not have to chase every thought tonight. You do not have to answer every fear. You do not have to believe every anxious voice that enters your mind after dark. You can let them pass. Imagine yourself sitting beside a quiet river at night. No one calls your name. No one asks anything from you. The world is still. Each thought that appears is like a leaf touching the surface of the water. You see it. You do not grab it. You do not follow it. You let it drift away. A memory, a worry, a regret, a plan. Let each one drift. The Stoic mind is not a hard mind. It is not cold. It is not empty. It is a trained mind, a steady mind, a mind that knows the difference between what must be faced and what can be released. Tonight is not for struggle. Tonight is for surrender. Not surrender to fear, but surrender to rest. You have done enough for one day, even if the day did not go as planned, even if there are things left undone, even if you are not at your best, even if someone disappointed you, even if you disappointed yourself. The sun has gone down on all of it, and now the night asks only one thing from you: rest. Marcus Aurelius wrote that you have power over your mind, not outside events, and in understanding this, you find strength. Tonight, let that strength be gentle. Do not use it to tighten. Use it to soften. Say to yourself, I release what I cannot control. I release what I cannot change tonight. I release the need to carry everything at once. I allow this body to rest. I allow this mind to become quiet. Again, slowly, I release what I cannot control. I release what I cannot change tonight. I allow myself to rest. There is dignity in calm. There is wisdom in slowing down. There is strength in not following every restless impulse. The world teaches you to react quickly, to answer immediately, to keep moving, to remain available to every demand. But sleep asks something else of you. Sleep asks you to step back from the noise, to stop performing, to stop bracing, to stop reaching. You do not need to reach for anything now. Nothing is missing from this moment. You are in a room, or a bed, or a quiet place of your own. The night is already holding you. Let it. Notice the weight of your body. Notice where it meets the bed, the back of your head, your shoulders, your arms, your chest, your legs. There is nothing to fix here. Only sensation, only gravity, only the slow permission to let go. If your jaw is tight, let it soften. If your shoulders are raised, let them drop. If your breathing is shallow, do not force it. Just allow it to deepen on its own. The Stoics believed that peace comes not from having the perfect life, but from having the right relationship with life. And what is the right relationship? To meet each day honestly, to do what you can, to accept what you cannot change, to remain humble before time, to remember that nothing lasts forever, and because of that, every burden is lighter than it first appears. Even this day, whatever it contained, is already passing away. You do not live inside it anymore. You only visit it in thought. And thoughts are not chains, unless you close them around yourself. So tonight, leave the door open. Let the day go. You are not required to carry every version of yourself into tomorrow. You may leave behind the tired self, the worried self, the ashamed self, the self that tried too hard, the self that could not make sense of everything. Leave them here, if only for the night. There is another wisdom in Stoicism, the understanding that discomfort is part of life, that uncertainty is part of life, that loss, change, waiting, and imperfection are part of life. And strangely, this truth can calm you, because if life was never meant to be free of difficulty, then difficulty is not proof that something is wrong. It is only proof that you are human. Tonight, you do not need a perfect mind in order to sleep. You do not need a perfect life in order to rest. You do not need every emotion to vanish. You only need to stop resisting what is already here. If sadness is here, let it be quiet. If tiredness is here, let it deepen. If uncertainty is here, let it remain unanswered until morning. You are allowed not to know. You are allowed not to decide. You are allowed not to solve. There is wisdom in postponing the unnecessary burdens of thought. Night is not the hour for mental warfare. Night is the hour for stillness. So return to your breath. In and out. Slowly, in and out. Feel how the body understands this language better than the mind does. The body does not need philosophy to sleep. It only needs safety, slowness, permission. Let these words become that permission. You are safe enough for rest. You are allowed to be still. You are allowed to become heavy. You are allowed to disappear into sleep without finishing every thought. One by one, the mind can put down what it has been carrying. Put down the conversation. Put down the deadline. Put down the fear of being misunderstood. Put down the pressure to become more by morning. Put down the idea that you must always be alert in order to survive. For this night, you may simply exist. And existence, without performance, is a kind of peace. Imagine now a wide marble hall, silent and cool, lit only by moonlight. There are tall columns, still air, soft shadows, no voices, no urgency. You walk slowly through this hall, with nothing in your hands, No burden, no role, no demand, only stillness. At the center of the hall, there is a single stone bench. Sit there. Feel the quiet around you. This is the place within you that has never rushed, that has never panicked, that has never needed the world to be different in order to feel whole. Return to that place now. Stay there. If thoughts arrive, let them echo and fade. If sleep begins to pull at you, do not resist it. There is nothing left to do here. The Stoics taught that peace belongs to the one who stops arguing with reality. Tonight, reality is simple. It is night. You are tired. Rest is needed. That is enough truth for now. You do not need a grand conclusion. You do not need one more insight. You do not need to become wiser before sleep comes. You only need to allow the mind to dim, like a lantern burning lower and lower. The day is done. Its lessons are done. Its demands are done. Now the body can grow warm and heavy. Now the thoughts can become slower and softer. Now the dark can become kind. And if you wake tomorrow, you can meet tomorrow then. But do not meet it now. Now there is only this breath, this bed, this darkness, this gentle surrender. Say to yourself one last time, I have done enough for today. I release what is not mine to carry. I let the night hold me. I let sleep come. Again, more softly. I have done enough for today. I release what is not mine to carry. I let sleep come. And now, there is nothing left to do but rest. Sleep slowly, sleep deeply, sleep without resistance, and let wisdom fade into silence.